Hi, Vicki.
Hi, Andy.
I have to say, in 10 seasons of watching you on the show, watching you get the news of your mom's passing was absolutely the most devastating.
Day of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, first of all, because she was...
My rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, my rock.
And it was so clear how much she loved you and how much of a chip off the block you...
We're kind of opiniated.
Right,
you know?
yes.
So whenever I think about not saying something, I'm thinking my mother would say it. So
right.
what, my mother was perfect in my eyes.
Yeah.
Even though she was a pain in my butt sometimes, she was perfect, She told me just like it was all the time.
I know you haven't seen the episode yet. Do you think you'll ever watch it?
I don't know. Billy and I were talking about it yesterday, actually, because Billy knew I was coming out here, and he said, when is that episode going to be? And I told him episode number 5, I believe it is going to be. And he's like, what's going to be like for our family reliving this? I said, well, Mom wasn't in the scene. It was me just getting the news of it. It's not like I approached my mother and she was laying there on her bed dead. It was me getting the news, which truly, I talked to you a little bit earlier about this. It was like I blacked out. I don't really remember that evening. I mean, I just really couldn't believe my mother was dead.
Are you upset that moment aired?
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not going to be upset about it because it's part of my reality. I lost my mother, and I signed up for all areas of my life to be exposed, the good and the bad. And there's been a lot of great moments that have been aired, and there's a lot of moments that I wish I wasn't on a reality show. This is not a moment that I feel as of right now that I regret, because statistically, people are going to lose their parents, right? We're gonna be alive when our parents die, statistically. And so I had a really great relationship with my mother. So many people don't have a great relationship with their parents. So I was blessed with that. I don't blame Bravo. I don't blame Evolution. I don't blame anybody. It's my life.
That call between you and your brother that's what really got me.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it's going to be.
Oh, I can't imagine you watching it, actually. I mean, you may not want to.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's so raw, and I just wanted to say, I'm so sorry about your mom, and
it was really nice seeing your mom, because I know how close you are with your mom, and I just cherish everybody that has a mother. I heard somebody in 30 Rock downstairs earlier today saying, "Mom, I love you, I'll talk to you later," and I'm like, oh my God, I would give anything right now to call my mom and tell her I love her. Anything. I would give my life to be able to call her. So everybody that has a parent, they need to call their mother and tell them, or their father, that they love them.
What did your mom think of you on the show and the show in general?
She didn't like it.
She didn't?
Mm-mm. She thought I was different on the show. She had an opinion about Heather. She had an opinion about Tamara. She had an opinion about everybody. And it was always, you're too good for that show. You need your own show. Or how do you socialize with those women? They're so nasty to you. My mom definitely had her opinion, but I blessed my mother with things and gifts and trips because of the show. So I said, Mom, you wouldn't have this if I didn't have an opportunity to shower you with gifts and things, Bought her brand new computer, brand new TVs. I was getting ready to put a whole new set of teeth in her mouth in March, and she died in February. So all those things I was able to do because of my opportunity on the show.
Well, once again, you're the first housewife. We've seen you renew your vows. We've seen your marriage break up. We've seen you fall in love again. We've seen Brianna graduate, Michael graduate, Brianna get married. We've seen you become a grandma. And now we've seen this kind of horrible moment, but something, certainly a rite of passage for everybody. And
it's life.
It's life.
It's life, and we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die one day. The other day I was really sad. The show gets to me at the end when it's winding down and you've been beat up and tore up and spit out, and I was praying that I would go to heaven and be with my mom. And I wrote in my diary that I'm done with life because I'm so tired. And it was really hard. I called Billy and I said, do you ever pray that you want to go to heaven, be with my mom? He goes, every day. And I'm thinking, this life right now is really hard.
Yeah. Well, I think it'll get better. It's a cycle, right?
It's hard.
Yeah.
You know, seeing somebody that you care about that is living, that has cancer. I remember calling Tamara off camera. This was in October when I found out Brooks got diagnosed with cancer. I'm going to go on him for just a moment. My mom was totally healthy. And I said, I don't want to be Gretchen losing Jeff. And I never thought I'd be losing my mom filming this year. I thought I was going to lose Brooks, truthfully. Right. I never thought I was going to lose my mom. My mom was going to be on the Smucker's jar. She was going to live forever.
And was Tamara supportive to you in that moment, by the way?
She was. She goes, you won't. We got this. He'll kick it. He had it before. We'll be fine. She was. But I thought he was going to be the one that died this season. Wow. And here I lost my mom. So that's the hard part about the show is, you know, doing all of this. You don't know what your reality is going to be tomorrow.
Right.
I don't know what my reality is going to be tomorrow. But I don't want to die. I don't want to be in heaven, but I miss my mom more than... I mean, I could cry like that on a dime.
Yeah.
On a dime. It's just the wind blows, and I'm like, oh my God, that's her smell, or,
right.
You know.
Well, it was just sad. I just wanted to talk to you
Thank
about
you.
it. It was so sad. And
thank you for being.
all of us. Just
all the flowers
felt
and everything
terribly
that you guys were
yeah.
so sweet. I mean, around my mom, around her casket when she was laid out, I had all the Housewives flowers, your flower and Sherry's flowers, and I just felt a sense of love around me from the show and from, you know, you don't really know if these friendships are forever, if they're just a season, but I felt really grateful and thankful for you and for my family here, and so thank you for that. You guys were really amazing.
Good.
So I love you. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Thanks. Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. And make sure you subscribe to our Watch What Happens Live Clubhouse channel right here. And to watch more videos, click here and here. See ya.